Hi friends, today we're going to do my less than 10-minute writing exercise that will improve your writing by expanding your vocabulary. I've selected 3 words for us to play around with our writing. We're going to use each one of these words in a sentence so we can better understand them by putting them into context. I will give you general definitions, but I've also included links below to Merriam-Webster's website where you can find the formal definitions and pronunciations, and I've also included my sample sentences below. Today's 3 words I've selected are quibble, likelihood, and petulant. Quibble, likelihood, and petulant. Let's use each one in a sentence and just kind of play around and have a little fun with our writing, see what we come up with. All right, let's get started with quibble. And quibble is a verb, and quibble means to shift from a point to argue over something insignificant. All right, what can we come up with for quibble? Let's see. Even after he got the deal he wanted, he refused to sign the papers to purchase his new car and only wanted to quibble over stupid things All right, this fellow is in the process of buying a new car. Yet he is holding back, he's stopping from signing the papers to purchase his new car, and he wants to argue, or he wants to, basically debate or whatever over stupid things. He's quibbling. He wants to quibble over insignificant things. So I'm sure, I don't know if you have anyone in your family. I've had people in my family where, they get the best deal, whatever they're buying, yet they want to nitpick and they want to pick at little stupid things. They want to quibble over insignificant things. That is quibble. Let's move on to likelihood and see what we come up with for likelihood. And likelihood is a noun, a word that represents a person, place, or a thing, and it means a high chance of something happening. That is likelihood. All right, let's see what we can come up with. She told her sister that there was a likelihood that her boyfriend would bring a friend along, so she would have a date. Wow, that was a long one. I didn't mean it to be so long. Anyway, she told her sister that there was a likelihood that her boyfriend would bring a friend along so she would have a date. So these two sisters are going out on some date with one of the sisters already has a boyfriend, yet this fellow is going to bring a friend along so that the other sister that does not have a boyfriend has someone to join them on their date, which is nice because then this girl doesn't feel out of place. It's why bother going anyway when, you know, your sister and her boyfriend are going out. Anyway, likelihood. There is a likelihood, a high chance, a strong chance of something happening. In this case, there's a high chance that this girl's boyfriend is going to bring a friend along. And that way there will be 4 of them instead of 3. All right, let's move on to petulant. And petulant is an adjective, a word that describes, and it means rude and childish. Okay. She was petulant when she didn't get her way. All right, excuse me. She was petulant when she didn't get her way. And there is petulant. Again, petulant means rude and childish. So this girl or woman, whoever she is, likes to get her way. And when she doesn't get her way, she gets angry and acts childish and is rude. Anyway, petulant means rude and childish. So that is petulant. Anyway, 3 wonderful, interesting words: quibble, likelihood, and petulant. If you're unfamiliar with these words, play around with them in a sentence and just make them part of you so they're accessible to you when you write. If you like this writing exercise, please like and subscribe. Thank you for watching. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day and happy writing.